So this is simply how our brains have evolved to learn language through exposure to input that our parents and our community, who loves us and cares about our survival, has made comprehensible to us. And the science is simply telling us to lean into how our brains have evolved to learn a language instead of fighting it by teaching it with a rules-based approach. Now, we're going to go from talking about evolution to talking about the future here with an analogy that I have been making recently. These days, we've all been privy to lots of conversation about AI and how AI learns. So I think that the analogy to how humans learn a language is now a very constructive one. So one of the things that we all hear when it comes to AI and learning is that AI only learns through input. The output from AI is a consequence of that learning. And asking the AI to generate more output doesn't ever result in more learning. There's two critical things to bear in mind in this process, and one is the quantity and the other is the quality. The AI must have a lot of input. We've all heard that the AI needs to be trained on LLMs, as they're called, large learning models. They're very, very large. And the quality needs to be good. We've also heard garbage in, garbage out when it comes to how AI learns. It needs to be trained on good quality input, a lot of it, and good quality. And if it's got those two conditions, the AI learns. Learning happens. People can't explain how the AI learns. That doesn't mean that the AI doesn't learn. Just because we can't explain it doesn't mean it's not happening. And nobody's sitting around teaching the AI, these are the rules of language. No, it's learning through exposure to a lot of input and quality input. And in the analogy that I like to make, we are NI, natural intelligence, as opposed to artificial intelligence, but we work in a very similar way, which is we need a lot of input to learn. It needs to be of a certain quality. And in the case of humans learning language, that quality means it needs to be comprehensible. You need to understand the gist of it. And if you understand the gist of it, you just need a lot of it. You need a lot of input, and it needs to be comprehensible. And then in much the same way as AI, the NI, the humans, the natural intelligence, it learns. We learn. We acquire languages. Again, maybe it's not clear to explain exactly how, in the same way as we can't say exactly how the artificial intelligence acquires a language, but we do. We acquire languages when those two conditions are met. There is no need to memorize the rules of grammar or lists of vocabulary lists.